their life in our kingdom. I don't know, and I have the concrete belief that there is no development without sacrifice. There is no development without sacrifice. There is no development without sacrifice. God in His infinite mercy will continue to guide us and be with us in our kingdom. I told you, Rome was never built in a day. Purposely because of the economic viability. The Ondo state government and our community as a whole has vehemently decided, out of their own indecisive decision, that this structure should be removed, so that they will be able to build another economically viable edifice. And today, said is the Jídé. I am putting it to you, it is only those who have the third eyes that will be able to know what we are talking about. They said in the night, the whole place will be so quiet. The quietness at times creates what we call a body problem for every individual. They said the state government, together with our community, has vehemently decided out of their own indecisive decision to remove it and put another one that will be economically viable to the community, so that both our born indigenous citizens and the non-indigenous citizens will be able to know, to enjoy from the whole place after it might have been rebuilt. So it is to the glory of God. It is to the glory of God. Some people said we don't know the economic value of what they have actually put there. So purposely because of this, they said something should be removed. So it is, we don't know specifically, but I told you, they said it has no economic value. Yes. They said it has not given any economic valuability to the economy of our kingdom. He said, but now the old structure will be removed and another multiplicated structure will be given out, so that the economic valuability will be okay. He said, both the indigenous citizens and the non-indigenous citizens will be able to enjoy it all together. If you go to Olígègéàrà shopping complex in Akure, you will discover that that place has what we call economic valuable. I mean, it is economically valuable. Their bone of contention, apart from the economy, they said it is traditionally believed that such a thing, somebody said the place will be lively. Somebody said the place will be lively. What did you say?
Lively, will be lively.
It will be lively, yes. They said everybody, they are going to build a very gigantic edifice there. They said the edifice, both the indigenous and the non-indigenous sons and daughters of all our market women, they will be put there. Yes. So they said the whole of our local government will be bubbling. And if you look at it, or if you have a perusal of where this edifice is being erected, it is in the middle of the town, very closer to Okemako Hall. I told you, in the year 1957, it was in our kingdom here that they deliberated on the Nigerian independence under the hegemony of the likes of Anthony Enahoro. Let me quickly put it to you that Anthony Enahoro's father happens to be an headmaster at the government school in our kingdom here. This edifice is directly built directly opposite the palace of the Olowo of Owo, directly adjacent the government primary school in our kingdom here. It has been conspicuously, if not unanimously, agreed by the Ondo state government and our community that this edifice should be pulled down and another one be erected there. And I have the concrete belief that 99.9% of all our born indigenous citizens, they said we needed something that will promote the economic activities of our kingdom. Not that all our market women and men will just be at the roadside in this form. So they said if we have a very powerful edifice being erected, the stereotype will be put here and the whole something will be erected between now and December. God is in infinite mercy will give us the privilege to witness the good things that we are clamoring for in our kingdom. It is perpetually good, and it is traditionally believed that nobody, no Yoruba traditional nomenclature has the autonomous right to have a replica of something like burial ground in front of the Oba. Yes, any Oba, any palace. They don't wake up in the morning and see anything that is in replica of a burial ground. So we think it is necessarily compulsory for all our born indigenous citizens not to think otherwise, purposely because government is a continuum exercise that has to do with how the issue of Google things can be meticulously oriented, can be meticulously taken care of. So it is just a natural phenomenon that the issue of Google things needed to be materialistically oriented. So we look at it from the economic point of view and the traditional point of view. Traditionalistically speaking, they said it is traditionalistically believed that such a thing should not be within the vicinity of the Ojaoba market. And you will discover that the issue of development needed what we call absolute sacrifice. We have to sacrifice it, but nevertheless, it is part of the good things that we have been clamoring for. You will discover that within the terrain of our community, you will see all our Igbos. They are all here, meticulously selling all they are selling their clothing, shoes, and other things. They said they deem it fit that such an edifice can be rebuilt. Yes, can be rebuilt to a a multiplicated shopping complex that is going to be economically viable to both the indigenous citizens and the non-indigenous citizens. So we have to look at it from a very beautiful angle of the traditional belief. If you have a Perusa, you have a Perusa of the largest palace in Africa over there. That is the palace of Ogwaluwaye Odigo, Okunarabaribi, the audacity of hope in Owo Kingdom. Then if you look at it, you will have a Perusa of a memorial park. This memorial park brings back memories that are not supposed to. And we have a replica of this at Owaluwa. So duplicating it, they found it unnecessarily unwanted. So all our market women, market men, yalojas, babalojas, by the time they complete the multi-purpose shopping complex, they will have where to put their goods and services. You will discover that all the malams, they will just be moving inside, moving outside. They will be carrying their dollars up and down, changing currencies and everything, fully registered. And it will boost the economy of the local government as well. If you look at it now, you will see all our Hausa men there. They are all the borrow the change. They are just merry-go-rounding about, moving about. If we have this thing done, definitely either directly or indirectly, all the borrow the change will be able to. So it is a thing of joy that they have vehemently decided. So it is a thing of joy that they unilaterally, combined with the state government, they said the whole something should be meticulously done. So we thank God, and I have the concrete belief by December, the whole structure will be there so that all our market women, all our memorial broker, memorial palace. Palace. So we will see the Yaloja, Osun Yaloja, Osi Yaloja. They are all meticulously here because they knew all what is going on, that it is not economically viable, and it is traditionalistically believed that it is erroneously bad that our Mebu Kabesi or the Kabesi should not be able to be looking at I don't know. So they are coming, the whole something will be done, and they have started, and they said the something will be erected. That is the Yaloja of Owo Kingdom. He has vehemently decided to come and have a Perusa, and that is the Otun Yaloja as well. That is the Yaloja. That is the Yaloja. Mommy, call Chebe. Adúpàwọ̀ gómìnà wa ayédà orí mi sọ ayédà ti wá àti bàmí ìjẹ́bù tiẹ̀ adélàmí adúpàfọ̀ ya gbé sẹ́mẹ́ntì kó wájú ní kábíyèsí mi. That's very good. Sẹ́mẹ́ntì rẹ̀ yìí o
Come back, go with me. There you go. Oh, go watch Lolo. Only by a million, Allah. Come back, go, you baby. So, I'm not going to for one baby. I don't buy. Ọ̀rọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ adúpáwọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ ọkàn ọ̀rọ̀ bí ọ̀rọ̀ adúpẹ́ wà fẹ́ ó lè gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ ní wá ayé tí ọbẹ̀ gbò ẹ̀rọ yẹn kọ́ ṣọ́ọ̀bù rí wá. Òmùkọ́ ṣọ́ọ̀bù wọ́n rọ̀. That's very good. Àtọ̀wọ̀n oyè mẹ́rin ìṣọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ́ àwọn oyè mẹ́rin ìṣọ̀rọ̀ náà ọ̀rọ̀ akọ́kọ́ nẹ́ẹ̀dọ̀gídọ̀ àwọn àlejò náà. Ọkọ̀ nẹ́ẹ̀dọ̀ àwọn àlejò náà. Bọ̀ọ́tò yẹn ikú òdìjọba lé wa rí má. That's very good. Bọ́ọ̀tò yìí ká má kẹ́ ẹ̀rọ ṣòwò. That is the Iyaloja of Owo Kingdom, the overall Iyaloja of Owo Kingdom. She has vehemently spoken. She said this type of thing is not welcome in front of the palace of Ogwaluwaye Odigo. And if you look at all the surroundings here, you will discover that the Igbos and the non-Igbos, the Hausas, they are doing their own economic activities. They are going on their normal businesses. But what they are trying to say is that it is not proper for them to be hanging around. So they said this place will be built, powerfully built, so that people will get their shop there. So, àwọn akúrò àwọn pa àwọn talẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ náà wọn gbò àtàlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
Oye wa wébè yẹn òun náà ní bọ olú òun kọ́kọ́ gbá o. Bọ̀ èjì bọ̀ wọ́n máa fẹ́ràn ìgbò. Oyè wọn wé ní bọ̀ bí ọmọ rà ìwọ̀dọ̀ kọ́kọ́ nẹ́tà kí ọmọ bá rí jẹ ọmọ bá rí mọ àárọ̀ lọ́rùn àárọ̀ mọ́mọ́rọ̀ àárọ̀ kọ́mọ́rọ̀ àárọ̀ alẹ́mọ́rọ̀ ìbá yà bọ̀ náà àgbéga fún ọmọ ìbá yà bọ̀.
Mommy, ọ̀nà kan bèrè bèyí ikọ̀ ike máa di ọ̀hún ọ̀rọ̀ fọ̀fí dọ́màkọ̀.
Ọjà sí ìjọba yẹn kò dé ọjà ti wá ọba bẹ́ẹ̀ ti yẹ àfẹ́ púpọ̀ máa wá sọ́dé.
That's very good.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ti jẹ́ èrè.
So now so fẹ́ tukọ̀ ìjọba dẹ àbí ọ̀rọ̀ community.
Ìjọba.
That's very good.
Ẹ̀bẹ̀ tí ìjọba kọ́ ń wá ìjọba. Ọba bẹ́ẹ̀ ti yẹ ń.
So we thank God.
Alẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí ọ̀rọ̀ ìjọba ti gbà. Wẹ́ẹ́ gbọ́ ẹ bá mi. Ìjọba ní alẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ti yẹ
It was an uncommon decision, the word that is not popular when but at the moment.
I don't know the word of edifice. Edifice for what that's why
At the moment now, this senator is going to pull out simply because completely they are seriously.
It is an open fact. It is an open fact. Yes, it is an open fact that the building is going to be pulled down today, and another powerful edifice that will give us all the economic valuability to all the people of our kingdom. That is why they have decided that everything should be pulled down, so that they will build another one, that all our born indigenous citizens and non-indigenous citizens will be able to enjoy it all together. we are now aware that the government now ordered that the whole something should be pulled down so that another one will be erected there for the people to enjoy it. So and we have asked one or two people, they said only those who have the third eyes we understand what we are talking about. That at times they discover that people used to move around there in the night. That could be I don't know how to say that one in English. I don't know.
àti pé náà ti ṣe jẹ́ ti ṣàtijọ́ yẹn àdìrúgbó àdìyàgbóbé dáàgó méje ti lù ìgbẹ́gẹ́gẹ́dẹ́ àdánù ẹ̀nẹ́túmábé ìgbẹ́gẹ́gẹ́dẹ́ àti àdánù àdìrúgbó ẹ̀rọ akabọ̀ náà ìgbẹ́ náà ti ṣe jẹ́ o kábíyèsí wa gan-an gbàmọ́ àti jáde gan-an àgbègbè kí ní ṣe jáde.
Thank God. So Shiki Adebanigba, thank you for joining us from far away Belgium. And if Owo Sikiru that compounded egalitarianism, I think you needed to comment purposely because the Ondo state government, in collaboration with all the Owo community, yes, they said they don't need this particular building here purposely because Olori kò rí sí.
ọkọ ọmọ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ máa dẹ̀ níwájú ọlọ́rọ̀ lọ́yà fi ọmọ ọmọ ẹ sílẹ̀.
lọ́yà kọ́ ọmọ ẹ síwájú ọlọ́rọ̀ ọmọ kábẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ kọ̀kọ́ ibẹ̀ gan-an.
kẹ́rẹ́ gbàǹdì èrè bà mí ọkọ ọmọ ẹ níwájú ọlọ́rọ̀. ìbú ifá tó kú gan náà gbé epo bẹ́ẹ̀ wà ọkọ ọmọ ẹ náà ní síwájú ọlọ́rọ̀ èèbó túmọ̀.
ọ̀nà kan yìí kò dé yé máa dọ̀ fọ́ fẹ́gbẹ́ dọ̀kọ́ ẹni náà ebèrè yìí ké ọjà sí you see. So it has been conspicuously confirmed that all the communities said yes, the hierarchization of power is coming. So His Royal Majesty Ọba Adeluwoye Oluwafemi Diaswada of Iswada, thank you for joining us. The whole something has gradually started. They said so we thank God. We thank God. We thank God. So that is the arrival of the bulldozer. They said it is not welcome. They said it is not welcome. They said it is not welcome within the society, purposely because. Hello? Hey, Ketri. Okay.
The flower.
Lágbára kí lè yí. Kí báwo ni o ṣe lágbára? Ẹ má dá ṣé àwọn àtàdúró síbí náà wá àwa wòran. Ṣé ẹ̀kan tí èrò pé kíní ìwò yìí zì ni? Mo kàn tó kó wọn kéré sínú kan ni. Ẹ má dáhùn o wọ́n advice wọn gba advice lọ́jọ́ ẹ wọ́n kí ni àti wọn tó kí nínú mi ò dùn sí. Ó ti kú èmi àwùjọ mi. Nínú mi ò dùn sí. Ẹ jọ́sọ̀ àwọn tó ṣe sísímẹ́ǹtì wọ́n ṣe lọ ṣe sínú ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì. Ìgbà tó dẹ̀ wà ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì yẹn ó dín dé sí ni o. Kí nìyẹn gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ kéré ló wà nú ẹ̀ granite tẹ bá rí ibi tó ti ń ṣá granite ẹ̀ ní sọ pé kò kí nìyẹn ò lẹ́mí ẹ̀ o tẹ bá rí ibi tó ti ń ṣá granite ẹ̀ ní sọ pé kí nìyẹn ò lẹ́mí ẹ̀. eléyìí tó ní ọwọ́ tó máa ń olólè ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn sísítẹ̀mù ó yàtọ̀ síra. The most strong, you want to go back to strong. You go get your strong. Concrete is me. Ṣé ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀? Ṣékùlé. Ẹ̀kọ́ máa ń kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Yìí ti ká kó. Ìyẹn bá yà dìbò ló gba jẹ. Ìyẹn bá ti yà jẹ. Ṣékùlé. Ẹ̀gbọ́n. Ẹ̀wọ̀n. Ọmọ èrè. Kó kówé fún ìyànkọ́ lọ́jọ́ ẹ báyìí àbí kó kó fáwọn ọkọ̀ wọ́n kọ̀.
You will discover that there are different notion to all these things. Some people are saying, do we even know what something officially mean? Nobody knows. But what I am saying is that they said it has no economic valuable. It has no economic valuable. That they wanted to erect another one that will be economically viable. Yes, that is what they said. So by removing it does not necessarily mean the place will be empty. So you will discover that there are no chaos, there are no cataclysm, no topsy-turvy. Everybody are going on, everything are going on. Normal businesses, everybody are going on their normal businesses, purposely because it is the government that gave that particular order. Purposely because government is a continuum. Government is a continuum, so there is nothing spectacular over a practical joker. And over a practical joker, there is usually going to be a volcanic eruption. But today there are no volcanic eruption in Owo Kingdom. Everything are meticulously going on executively well. Purposely because the government owns the land. Yes. Hello. Hello. Good evening. Hello. I'm hearing you. Yes. Yeah, no problem. God bless you. So you will discover that everywhere people are so happy. All the market women, they are meticulously okay. There are no cataclysm, there are no topsy-turvy, there are nothing that is never seen in the whole world. The only thing so that is why they said the something is within the middle of the town that they don't need it there. So that is what they said, and the government took it upon themselves. They said the whole something should be conspicuously removed outrightly. So it is a natural phenomenon. It's a natural phenomenon, and what is going to be built there before you know it is going to be very powerful. It's going to be very powerful. Lady Bidabo Conway, thank you for joining us here. We are live at the So you will discover that everything meticulously started. Lady Bidabo Conway, thank you for joining us here. We are live at the front of the palace of Olowo of Owo here, where this building that showcases all these things that look like a caricature of a burial ground, they said they don't need it there. So they said they don't need it at all. They don't need it. So that is why the government make a very powerful decision, and that decision is considerably welcomed by all our born indigenous citizens. They said they appreciated it, and something should be removed. They said something should be removed, and another one will be conspicuously put there. So we thank God and we thank our amiable governor, purposely because when government is involved in something, there's nothing you are going to be talking about. Al Mubarak Ayomikpo, we need your comment, purposely because it is not a unilateral, it is not a personalized decision. The government and our community, they have agreed that they don't need it, so it will be completely raised down, and they are doing it. Adekunle Latif, that is Alhaji Adekunle Latif, thank you for joining us here. So you will discover that there are no problem. The place is beside the Wema Bank and the Okemakpo. I told you, Okemakpo Hall. We have only two in Nigeria. One is in Ibadan, the other one is in Owo here. And I have told you earlier that Owo Oceanic city is an Oceanic city that is completely juxtaposable anywhere in the whole world. I told you in the year 1957, when the likes of Anthony Naoro stood up for agitation for the Nigerian independence, it was a war here that they came to at the Okemakpo, where they deliberated on it. So the deliberation and everything materialized, and you discover that everything eventually started materializing executively well in Owo Kingdom. They now said this thing to be removed. Some people even said in the night the place is always so quiet and cold. So the quietness and the coldness of the people, we don't want problem in Owo Kingdom. No problem. We don't want any problem, any cataclysm, any topsy-turvy, any intellectualistic chauvinism in Owo Kingdom. They said they don't want it. But another one, yes, another one will be conspicuously erected. Yes, will be conspicuously erected. Raymond Ugumadu, thank you for joining us here. I told you the place is going to be replaced by a heavily loaded, multifaceted shopping complex between now and December. And when you see the complex, you will be carried away. That multiplicated shopping complex is going to be a world-class shopping complex very, very soon. all the community that stood up, they said the multi-purpose shopping complex be built here between now and December, so that all economic activities will continue to be moving on executively well. Yes, executively well. So we thank our amiable governor, Olimiso Ayedatiwa, who said purposely, because this thing is not economically viable to Owo Kingdom, that it should be hegemonially removed. So, Eburu IBK, you say, yes. By the time they rebuild it into a world-class shopping complex, you will be very, very happy. You will be very, very happy. So, you know something? They have started. Everything has vehemently started. So they said it is traditionalistically believed. You don't want to I told you there is no development without sacrifice. I must confess to you that the government decided that this thing has no economic value to our kingdom. They said they needed to pull it down so that another world-class shopping complex will be erected therein. So it is a thing of joy that the good things we have been clamoring for have begun to be materialistically oriented. Then if you look at all what we are talking about, it is erroneously bad. Yes, it is barbaric, it is outdated, it is rejected, denounced. That something like a caricature of a burial ground should be put in front of the palace. I don't know. Some people said we have to type in Birmingham. It is especially good that when we are discussing this type of issue, the issue of that developmentalism, there is no society that is going to be developed that will not be sacrificed. We have to sacrifice this so that we will be able to wait between now and December. And I have a concrete belief all our born indigenous citizens who are in the diaspora, they are looking at us now. They knew that the issue of Google things officially started in one day. So you will see that all our born indigenous citizens, They are so happy that the something has no economic valuable. It's not economically valuable, and you will see all our shops, all these microscopic shops, they will now have where to come to, so that everything will be meticulously done. If you have a perusa, beside the Okemako Hall there, you will see the building that they are building for all our doctors. Yes, the building that are building for all our doctors is beside Okemako there. Then this one, very, very soon, a multifaceted, world-class shopping complex will be erected here, so that all our born indigenous citizens and the non-indigenous citizens will be able to enjoy it. So we thank God. We admire the dexterity of our amiable Governor Orimisan Ayedatiwa, who is a caring heart governor, who said that something has no economic value. Yes, economic value, that is the English. So the economic valuability is what we are talking about. And the traditional nemesis, purposely because in our kingdom, it is like they said, Owo, we now go and hit monkey. It is a run of the back. No our man, no our son, no our daughter should eat monkey. Now you said, okay, something that is looking like a burial ground will be kept in front of the palace. It is a run of the back. It is barbaric. It is outdated. It is rejected. It is denounced. It is accursed. Yes, you will discover that after the whole something, the edifice is going to be re-erected. Yes. So you will discover that 99.9% of all our born indigenous citizens are so happy that the something has been meticulously pulled down, and I have the concrete belief that you will see very soon what we are going to build there. This is the center of the town where economic activities are supposed to be going on executively well. That is why we are here. So, Jídé, thank you for joining us from far away Belgium over there. God will continually to bless you. Olígègéàrà of us from UK, thank you for joining us. Nobody can beat tradition. Tradition in Owo is so beautiful that you may be thinking that there are no effects to taboos. The effects of taboos are so multifarious. Yes, the multifariosity of the effect of taboo, we have to abide by it. Ẹnẹ yóò jáde yẹ yóò fọ fí wọn jẹ ogún dálẹ̀ ilé okun awú. Ẹnẹ rẹ̀ jogún yóò fọ fí adìyẹ wọn jẹ èsùn yàtse. So when you know the effect of a taboo, you don't go to it. It is a run of the back. So now we look at it from a very brighter and enlightened angle. Those of you who may be thinking that now it has no economic value. Yes, no economic value at all. No economic value. So no individual can do this. The government vehemently decided out of their own initiative decision that purposely because there are no economic value to that this thing is contributing to Owo Kingdom. That is why they said the whole something to be pulled down. So you will see that everybody are meticulously happy. Yes. They are meticulously happy. So somebody told me that Rome was not built in a day. I told you in our kingdom, this place will be built in a day. Yes, quote me. Purposely because the generality of the people are vehemently, out of their own indecisive decision, decided that the whole something should be removed. Yes, courtesy, the governor, executive governor of Ondo State. The executive governor of Ondo State. So you will discover that all the Yalojas and the Babalojas, we have chatted with them, they have vehemently spoken. They said the something has no economic valuability. Where there is no economic valuability. So the whole something will be built within Onífowóṣe Síkírù, thank you for joining us here. Chike Adeobanigba, thank you for joining us. Babatunde Rafiu Owalaye, thank you for joining us. Balogun Bankole, thank you for joining us. Adelana Tumise Omo Baba Poto, thank you for joining us. Oladimeji Ibirapo Conway, that compounded egalitarianist who burst my brain on June 12th in our kingdom here. God will hegemonially continue to bless you. That is Oladimeji Omo Baba Conway. Okay, I saw the alert, I was rolling on the floor like a baby boy. Yes, Alhaji Adekunle Lateef, that compounded director from the Ministry of Budgets and Planning. Hegemonially, you are going to be blessed. So the whole something has gradually started from the microscopic level. We are going to the macroscopic level now, purposely because of the issue of Google things. What they are going to erect here is going to be a multiplicated and multifaceted, yes, multifaceted world-class complex that is going to be completely injuxtaposable anywhere in the history of the whole world. So we needed to continue to respect the maturity, the objectivity and sagacity of our amiable governor who has virtually exhibited a bilateral combination of good character. We needed to continue to respect him a lot for taking this particular decision that what is not valuable in our kingdom should be raised down and another one be built there. We thank God. Thank God. Come and see our happiness has consequently taken over everywhere, purposely because they said there's something apart from the traditionalistic vendetta. Yes. apart from the traditionalistic vendetta. They said it has no economic value. So the vendetta there is that you don't joke with. Yes. So that you discover that all the element A and B, when it is combined together to form more than one element. I told you it is only the science students that will understand what we are saying. And you will see Baba Beji, a multi-talented businessman in our kingdom who has multiple shops in Owo. And the multiple shops, sometimes ago, they send them away from the place. They said that you come to the front of the palace. Now they started rebuilding another one.
I really appreciate it.
That's very good. That's very good.
Deputy governor.
That's very good.
Chairman of Oba, the Ebu Olowo of Owo, Owo Kingdom, Ore Orichewa Beyi, O Koja, Kema Majohun, Olewa Kobe yi, ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ Ọya gbé be yo, o jo lọ́rọ̀ yo jẹ́ fo nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọdún, o fẹ́ràn gẹ́gẹ́ do o fẹ́ràn. Lórí bo ya na je wa re da ya dúró síbẹ̀ yìí, iwájú be yìí. O dúpẹ́ wá gẹ́gẹ́ ajẹ́júbá ẹ̀ o ọkà balẹ̀ o èyí máa ṣàn ló gbà o yíyí wọ́ tọ̀gọ́ èyí bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́ this center gan bẹ́ẹ̀ center gan.
Kò yẹ lọ gbé síbẹ̀.
complex wo Olúkáyọ̀dé rẹ̀ ní dọ́ka wọlé dọ́ka jáde lùjẹ́ bí tó Olúkáyọ̀dé rẹ̀ wọ́n yẹ níbẹ̀ yìí ké.
Dọ́ka wọlé dọ́ka jáde dọ́ka ta fóònù dọ́ka ta ń gbé.
Nonsense. Eju yẹ duka ní arúgbòrò center kan bẹ́ẹ̀ rè eju yẹ dọ́pẹ́ síbẹ̀. Èmi gan mọ́ ẹ̀ kẹ́kẹ́. Mo dúpẹ́ wá Royal Majesty wa ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àti Imperial Majesty, the chairman of Oba in Ondo State. Ṣé bú ọlọ́wọ̀ fọ̀wọ̀? Yóò ṣe lùkà sí gẹ́gẹ́ yóò bá Ebenezer gbé. Yes. Ọpẹ́lọpẹ́.
So we thank God. Ẹ̀yẹ́ ṣe gan ni Baba Beji. You are into the polówó business ẹ̀ dákú ẹ̀ ṣe.
Mi kíni communication. Wẹ̀ ẹ̀dí ṣẹ́gun wẹ̀ ẹ̀ṣẹ́ dọ́là. But wẹ̀ ṣe POS point of service. Point of service kan wẹ̀ ṣe that's very good. So anybody wá fẹ́ ṣe POS point of service káwa ẹ̀dọ̀ Baba Beji.
Achege at 10 naira. Edita card empty. Edita gede. All sales and retail. So and it's going to be more than Olukayode. Kobaris stereotype is going to be a world-class shopping complex in Owo Kingdom. So we appreciate all our born indigenous citizens who are in abroad. God will continue to bless all of you, purposely because you agitated, you spoke with us, you spoke together, you deliberated upon it, and everything went on executively well. So we appreciate God, thank God for our lives. Nobody, no casualty, no cataclysm, no topsy-turvy, no igledy-pigledy anywhere in our kingdom. Everywhere is conspicuously peaceful. There are no cataclysm anywhere, no fighting, no intellectualistic discussion. Purposely because this is what majority of people wanted, so that they will be able to do something. And you will see that the whole something has been going on executively well over there. You will discover that people are so happy. I don't know. They said there are no economic valuability. That is what they said. They said the economy is not buoyant. They said in the night when they are passing, their body will be so cold. They said it has some spiritual connotation. A lot of people started saying, you don't know what is in the kaka. Everybody started saying all what they wanted to be saying. So I don't know. We are happy that the governor vehemently, out of his own decisive decision, that is something be pulled down. Hey, hello? For
you know, okay, they don't.
Yeah, that's very good.
Ọgbẹ́ mọ́túárì kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọgbẹ́ mọ́túárì kọ́ tètè iwájú ọlọ́rọ̀ fọwọ́. Iná ògèdè dùn ọ̀dọ̀ tó bá kárí gómìnà. Ọ̀ṣẹ́ o, agbára abẹ́gbẹ́ orí bíbí wá sọ̀wọ́. Èyí yìí. Olùyọ̀gbẹ́ kò bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí, olùkàwọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí.
Olùkàyàwọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí.
Ọgbọ́lúwayé ó gbìyànjú. Èyí la gbé mọ́túárì tí ọgbọ́lúwayé bẹ́ àdúpẹ́.
Èyí la gbé mọ́túárì
àsìkò ayé rẹ̀ tí wọ́n náà àṣàgede wa o.
Àmín.
Àyè tí wàá ṣọ̀wọ̀ yìí.
Àmín.
Lágbára náà ọba.
So that is the cat. The cat has been executively doing all what he needed to do. So we thank God. There are no casualties. There are no cataclysm. There are no topsy-turvy. We give glory to God Almighty. All whatever we touches in life will become gold. So you will discover that all economic activities are going on executively well. Everybody are moving on their normal businesses. Like Jokwe, Abi, Kibetirisi, Edro, oh fine. Inu you do. So, hello ma. Kí lẹ bá ọ̀lẹ́ ṣe rí bí iṣẹ́ ẹjọ́.
Mi rí kọ̀ọ̀kan bẹ̀ tèmi wà lára mi.
Kí ló ń ṣe yín gba sálárì? Ibo ni
Irúfọ̀nsì wá kó wá fi kọ́ bídì fún wa ń gbà.
irú àwọn tó máa tajà ń bí ń kọ́.
Ẹ̀bẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹlẹ́ tó wéèsì bàbá wéèsì owó ọjà ọ̀tọ̀.
Ìbàdàn kọ síbẹ̀ ṣé kò wéèsì síbẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni. Kí ni wọ́n lò fún tẹ́lẹ̀?
It was a useless venture.
A useless venture there. So now that they have decided to.
The best that can happen to us, the removal.
That's very
if the governor had wanted to immortalize the victims of that bombing, something different from this should have been done. Okay. This type of thing should not have been located in the heart of the town. So the best is what the governor has just done now, the new governor. What he has done now is pleasant to the people of Owo and even outside that.
God bless you, sir. God bless. What's his name, sir? I'm sorry. God will continually continue to bless you, sir. I drop my heart for you, sir. Thank you, sir. So you will see all of our Okada riders here. All of them are meticulously going on their normal businesses. There are no problem. There are no cataclysm. No topsy-turvy. No ugly political shenanigans. Nobody is politicizing anything. And then I'm going to read it.
ẹ̀yìn àrùn ọ̀sẹ̀ ń pa lọ́dún kó nà yìí. ọ̀sẹ̀ lọ́dún kó nà yìí. ọ̀sẹ̀ lọ́dún kó nà yìí. àwọn afẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
ẹ ò fẹ́ mu kọ́ multiplicated shopping complex. dọ̀gbé.
ọmọ mọ́jà fún palace wa. àti security wọ́n wọ́n fún ọ. àti security wọ́n wọ́n fún ọ.
ẹ̀kọ́ security ọ̀wọ́ ẹ̀wọ̀ yìí kò jẹ́ o kò jẹ́ òun yọ fẹ́.
àwọn OPC ọ̀wọ́ ẹ̀wọ̀ fún yìí.
OPC ọ̀wọ́ ẹ̀ ṣe.
ọlọ́run gbé kóbé ló sẹ́n wa. ọlọ́run apẹ́.
chairman wọn one way. apẹ́ àṣẹ ẹ̀ ṣe o. You will discover that everybody they are going on executively they are everything are meticulously going on. There are no everything are going on executively well in our kingdom here. Then you will see that everybody hegemonial chauvinism. You needed to say one or two things. Hello, sir. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣe ní nǹkan kan láti sọ.
Kò sí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ náà pé a ti fẹ́ fún gómìnà wa. Because it make sense from day one.
Okay.
Because ní kábíyèsí yìí kábíyèsí gbọ́dọ̀ máa rí gbogbo kan báyẹn. Now we thank the governor of Ondo State, Governor Lucky Orimida Ayatiwa. So execute this place. It doesn't make sense. So akọ àdúpẹ́ ohun gómìnà náà akọ àdúpẹ́ ohun lọ́wọ́ tó wọ̀ ṣe tó wọ̀ láì ṣe. Now go back to it and go back to complex yes and you are okay.
That's very good.
Okay.
That's very good.
No, come is what it do.
That's very good.
So really appreciate the government.
You will see that all economic activities are going on executively well. Well done, sir. How's everything?
Good,
God will bless you.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this now?
Good, my brother. Good.
Because formerly you said they are not using the place for anything.
That one is good now. That one is good for that place.
Okay.
Before no good.
Before it's not good.
No good. Nowadays, it's good for anything. It's good now.
So if they build another one,
complex for that place, it's good.
That's very good.
For that, all those people, that place is good for.
A lot of people can work there. They do business over there.
That's very good. So we thank God. You will discover that economic activities are going on executively well. Okada riders are going on their normal businesses. There are no problem, no fighting, no problem anywhere. You will see that all our Igbos, they are doing their normal job. So they are praying that the place will be completed on time so that they will be able to move there to go and be working. And you will see all our housewives, they are all very happy. Very happy. So the Igbos, they are meticulously going on their normal businesses. There are no problem, no cataclysm anywhere. The phone seller, they are doing their normal business. So by the time they complete that place, they will be able to move there. How do you feel about this thing?
It's very good now. Okay. By the time they finish that place now,
you will be able to leave this place because of the rain. That's very good. Yes. God will bless you. God will bless you. So and you will see all our houses. They are doing all their normal businesses. They are doing their normal businesses here. So by the time they complete the whole something, everybody will be enjoying executively well. So you will discover that normal businesses are going on. We are not in Akure, we are in Owo Kingdom here. And you will see that everything has been going on executively well. So by the time they complete the place into a multifaceted shopping complex, all the households can be able to get their own shop there and be selling their pounds and dollars.
Just to get the shop there.
That's very good.
Now, because now there before all this on the people.
Yes,
outside there.
that's
so
very good.
If you don't do them now, go get
thank you.
There.
Thank you.
Yeah.
God bless you. So happiness has consequently taken over everywhere in our kingdom. The economic activities are going on executively well. Mama etefo ere happiness etefo ebon are si oko. Then mama kebe nga ti ri sibe yi kege ri sibe yi. Gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n bá ṣe ló dáa. Ẹ ṣe kílẹ̀ ń ta rice àti provisions. Then ibi ìta ló gbé fún yín gan. Kábíyèsí ọlọ́wọ̀ ló gbé bí fún yín. That's very good. Ó gbé fún yín. ibo lẹ wà tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n lé yín kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀.
wà ní the other side tẹ́lẹ̀.
ok.
wọ́n ní wọ́n fẹ́ lọ bẹ̀ fún wọn wá demolish bẹ̀ wọ́n mú bọ̀ wá sí.
ṣe Ebu King ẹ ṣe kí ni orúkọ yín mà. Mrs. Saliu Ogoyin Abuyo ẹgẹ́ wo gẹ́gẹ́ wo ta rẹ̀ yí o so ìbàdàn máa ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí ẹ gba ṣọ́ọ̀bù síbẹ̀ Ogoyin Abuyo. So we are so happy everything started executively well. You know something started executively well and eventually ended well. All what we want to do, they said they wanted good things to continue to be materialistically oriented in our kingdom. You will discover that the whole place is directly opposite the amiable Kabiyesi Ogwaluwaye Odigo. So as soon as they finish the place, you will discover that everything will continue to be going on executively well. So as I'm telling you, everywhere is peaceful in our kingdom. All the MTN, they are meticulously doing all what they knew how to do best. There are no cataclysm, there are no topsy-turvy, there are no problem. This is Olowo's palace. This is Olowo's palace, and you will discover that the whole something is directly opposite to the palace of Olowo, which they said it is erroneously bad. So we thank everybody, and you will see the Okada riders, they are all going on their normal businesses. So we want to enter the market to hear the views of all our market women so that we will know what they are about to tell us. All our market women, whether we want to hear their own view, want to visit the Iyaloja of our kingdom. This is the first gate. The first gate of Oja Oba Ajibade Gbadegeshi Ogoye the third. So we are moving to the Iyaloja of our kingdom. We needed to see the Iyaloja. You will see Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àtọ̀gùn gẹ́gẹ́ they are all here. Iyaloja anyway. We needed to see our Iyaloja. Mọ́mí ẹlẹ́mọ̀ ẹ̀rọ Iyaloja. Ìyá mọ́mí ẹ̀rọ mà yes ma ẹlẹ́mọ̀. Mọ́mí ẹ̀pẹ̀lẹ́mọ̀ mọ́mí ẹlẹ́fọ́ etí tẹ̀fọ́ ẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀pẹ̀lẹ́mọ̀ ẹjọ́ mọ ibi tí wọ́n ń wó bẹ̀yẹn báwo lẹ ṣe rí sí ní ibi tó ń wó ibi funfun tó ń wó yìí kí ni ẹ báwo lẹ ṣe rí sí ṣé ó dà bẹ́ẹ̀ ó fẹ́ wo wọn ló fẹ́ túlẹ̀ kọ́. ó dàbẹ́ ni kó dà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ti ṣe kan láti bí ọdún mélòó kan tí wọ́n rí èèyàn ń bẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe ṣe yóò fún ẹ̀. That's very good. So n tó bá tọ́ wọn yá gbé síbẹ̀ fún wa á wá rọ̀ wá lọ́rùn dáadáa pẹ́tẹ́pẹ́tẹ́ tó bá ti ń bọ̀ látòkèrèrè wọ́n bá ti wo bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn báyìí wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé ilé ọba opposite ilé ọba àbẹ́ni tó bá tilẹ̀ ń bọ̀ gan ti mọ̀ pé opposite ilé ọba nìyí bó ṣe wà nìyẹn dájú. We thank God. Èyí táyé ẹ̀yẹ lẹ́bà ibẹ̀ yìí ọgbó tí ẹ̀ ṣàjòjì sí yẹn ṣé ìṣàjòjì sí yẹn fẹ́ ọgbó bẹ̀. Lọ́gbẹ́ shopping complex ọgbẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ ṣé o.